Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are at Class 2A basketball tonight, sectional number 39, hosted by the Frankton High School, home of the Eagles. They have a gym capacity right here of 2,400. We welcome you to today's education-based Indiana High School varsity boys basketball game. This internet radio coverage is made possible by AudioSportsOnline.net. That's ASO, that's Rob Kendall, providing internet radio access for PutMeInSports.com since 2008. We do thank you for tuning in. We'll mention both teams are back out on the floor. They went into the locker room, about 5 minutes left in pregame. 2:35 left here on the pregame clock. Going to be a 6 o'clock start for the first game today. And I will mention it's 17-6 Tipton Blue Devils. That's Tipton High School, Tipton, Indiana. They wear blue and white. They perform in the Hoosier Conference. They are ready to play basketball against the Sheridan Blackhawks. Sheridan Blackhawks, 16-5 on the season. Sheridan High School, Sheridan, Indiana. SheridanAthletics.net. They wear the collars red, black, and white. They perform in the Hoosier Heartland Conference. We'll mention tonight's ball game. I should say game one winner and game two winner in two ball games tonight. The winners will play tomorrow night, March the 8th at 7:30 start. It'll be a sectional championship game. Two games on hand tonight. The agenda is game one, 6 p.m. Visiting team Sheridan Blackhawks. They wear black uniforms. They've got the white numerals, and they'll go with the dark uniforms. That's the Sheridan Blackhawks going against the home team. Home team, the Tipton Blue Devils. Tipton Blue Devils going to wear the white uniforms and the blue numerals. And I will also mention game two tonight will start at 7:30. That will be 18-5 Lapel Bulldogs going against the 16-8 Frankton Eagles. We do thank you for tuning in. We'll mention this game is in parts being brought to you tonight by Jim Dandy Restaurants. At Jim Dandy Restaurants, you'll not only enjoy an incredible dining experience, and a Jim Dandy menu simply speaks for itself. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, hot soups, fresh fruits, with a fully loaded salad bar. And even though the Tipton High School was being constructed in the early 60s, Jim Dandy Restaurant continues to support Tipton Blue Devil basketball and Tipton Blue Devil athletics since prior to opening in 1964. Jim Dandy Restaurants. Good food, good friends, and good times. Open 7 days. They're in Tipton. So they're getting ready to roll out now, getting ready for the national anthem. 10 seconds left on the pregame. And most people are going to stand at attention. We'll do the same. And we'll listen to public address. In the spirit of ask that all fans are responsible and courteous to the friend. Abuse of language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSA events. Let's support the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect you deserve. And now, before we meet tonight's players, if you would, please stand or move your hat as Frankton senior Seth Browning performs the national anthem. Wow. Saxophone. Student. Wonderful. We'll mention the starting lineups. We'll go with the projected starting lineups. Wearing number 14. He's a 6-foot guard. He's a sophomore by class. 16.3 points per game average. That's Trey Page. Wearing number 21. 6'2 guard. He's a senior. 16.3 points per game average. 4.1 rebounds per game. Caleb Wright. Wearing number 22. 6'5" forward. He's a senior. 16.2 points per game average. 7 rebounds per game. That's Damon Winston. Wearing number 24. 6'3" guard. He's a junior. Devin Hamilton. Wearing number 30. 6'3" forward. He's a senior. Carson Beck. The head coach is Bill Bowen. And now for the Tipton Blue Devils. Blue Devils will start projected like this. Wearing number 2. He's a 6'2" guard. He's a sophomore. 6.5 points per game average. That's Peyton Aller. Wearing number 3. 6'6" guard. He's a senior. 21.4 points per game average. 8.1 rebounds per game. That's Grady Carpenter. Wearing number 4. 6'2" forward. He's a sophomore by class. That's Quinn Smith. Wearing number 5. 6'1" guard. He's a senior. 10.8 points per game average. Sam Quigley. Wearing number 21. 6'2" forward. He's a senior. 5 points per game average. That's Landon Spidell. The head coach for the Blue Devils is Cliff Hawkins. Well, they're introducing the non-starters right now. They mentioned them the other night. On Tuesday, I'll mention Tuesday. That was a belated birthday wish from me to my sister Joyanne. She celebrated a birthday on Tuesday. So they're getting ready for basketball right now. And I'm introducing the lineups. Starting with the starters right there. We'll mention up on the stage tonight, Michelle Garment for comprehensive coverage of Tipton County sports. Check out the Tipton County Tribune. We'll talk about that in just a moment. And they're getting ready to jump it up right now for the Sheridan Blackhawks in the center circle. It's going to be number 22. Getting ready to jump it up is 22, Damon Winston. 6'5" forward, senior. Going to jump it up against Grady Carpenter. 6'6" senior. Getting ready to go underway right here. We've got some veteran officials. Here comes the toss. Got on the way up, got it. Tip to the backcourt. Controlled there by Sam Quigley. He'll bring it across the timeline. Works to the left side around the perimeter. Now Quinn Smith back to Grady Carpenter. Grady Carpenter, he'll stationary dribble right there. He'll go free throw line, kick it back out. Sam Quigley, free throw line. He'll kick it back out. Peyton Aller, he'll backpedal dribble. They'll reset the offense out top. We're going to right side, Landon Spidell, Peyton Aller. Now Grady Carpenter being guarded right there, close. They're going to bring him back around. Drawing the assignment to guard Carpenter is Devin Hamilton. Out top of the basketball, Grady Carpenter. Spin move, right elbow, Quinn Smith, right side around the perimeter, Sam Quigley. Quigley going to pop a shot in the paint, going to be deflected and going back the other direction. Sheridan Blackhawks going to work in the paint. Shot off the glass, got the bucket. Credit the bucket. That was Hamilton, 24, Devin Hamilton. It's a 2-0 contest. Crossing the timeline on the dribble, Sam Quigley. Right side, working the ball, and Quinn Smith. Outside, Grady Carpenter. Carpenter again being guarded there by 24, Devin Hamilton. Out top of the circle. Grady Carpenter, spin move, right elbow. He gets to the corner, Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith, three-point shot, rims off, wouldn't go. Rebound, Sam Quigley. They'll have another chance in the front court. We're going to back around out top, Quinn Smith. Going to go to the corner with it, Peyton Aller. Aller with the basketball, back out top, Sam Quigley. 6:22 left here in the first quarter. Picking up the dribble out top, Sam Quigley. Works to the left side, Grady Carpenter. Grady Carpenter behind the arc, hand in the face right there. He'll pick up the dribble. Back out center circle, Quinn Smith. Hand in the face there, working right there, 24, Dave Hamilton working hard against Grady Carpenter. Going to dribble in the paint. Take it back out, 3-point shot in the air, short off the rim, wouldn't go. That was Peyton All, the rebound. Tipton lost the handle. That was Landon Spidell with the board. He got the board and came down with it. Ball deflected, ends up in the hands of Peyton Aller, and there's the first whistle in the ball game. They're going to whistle this on Sheridan. 21, Caleb Wright. Caleb Wright picks up his first foul in the contest. Left of the bucket on the baseline, going to be brought in. Front court, Sam Quigley going to toss it in. 5:54 left, he'll toss it behind the three-point line. Grady Carpenter. Back the other way, Sam Quigley, short off the mark, three-point lay-in. Back the other direction, going to be a free throw line shot. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken there by 21, Caleb Wright. Going to be a foul during the rebound. And they're going to whistle this foul on Tipton. They're going to call it a shooting foul. They're going to whistle this foul on 21, Landon Spidell. Spidell has one. Both teams with one foul here in the first quarter. 5:43 left. At the free throw line, first shot's good. Devin Hamilton, where's 24? He's at the free throw line. He'll get one more. CLI, the second one. Second shot also good. 4-0 contest. Blackhawks in front. Going to bring it from the timeline. Right there, crossing the timeline, Grady Carpenter working against him is Hamilton. Working back around the perimeter. Out top, Grady Carpenter. Spin move, crossover, he'll go off the glass, got the bucket. Grady Carpenter for two, right side of the glass in the paint. 4-2 contest. Sheridan by 2. Outside the arc. They'll work it back around. 14, Trey Page now back out with the basketball. Caleb Wright. They'll work it left side behind the arc. Trey Page, 3-point shot, good. 7-2 contest. Blackhawks by 5. Crossing the timeline on the dribble, Sam Quigley. Quigley crossing over out top of the circle. He'll hand off to Grady Carpenter. Carpenter's going to pop a shot out top. Got it. 3-point shot. Hamilton no hand in the face on that one. 7-5 contest. They'll work the other direction. 3-point shot long off the rim. Wouldn't go. Defending the shot there was Landon Spidell. That shot taken by Trey Page. Back the other direction. 3-point shot, right elbow extended, wouldn't go. That was Grady Carpenter. Rebound out of there, right. Caleb Wright to the front court on the dribble. Going to cut him off to the baseline. Landon Spidell on the dribble in the paint, fade away off the glass. Got the bucket. That was Blackhawk 22, Damon Winston. Going back the other direction in a hurry. Sam Quigley going up to block the shot with Winston. Going to whistle a foul right there at the free throw, right inside the free throw line near the paint. Going to whistle a foul prior to a possibility of a traveling violation. 4:03 left. Taking a breather is Quinn Smith. For Tipton in the ball game is number 12, Grayson McFalls. Going to bring it in. Shot on the mark, wouldn't go. Off the mark, rebound, going to be a jump ball. That shot taken by 22, Damon Winston. And going to be a jump ball on the rebound stage. It's going to be alternate possession arrow. Going to give it to Sheridan. Blue Devils got the opening tip. 3:58 on the game clock. Going to be brought in right of the bucket on the baseline. Blackhawk, Devin Hamilton. Going to be tipped out of bounds. It'll stay in the front court. Good hands there. Blue Devils on the entry. They'll bring it in again right of the bucket on the baseline. It's going to be brought in this time by 21, Caleb Wright. Looking to get it in. He'll bounce it in. Bounce it in on the dribble. That's Hamilton. They'll go baseline. Going to be a block shot. Sam Quigley blocked the shot. That was 14. Trey Page went baseline. But it's going to stay in the front court with Sheridan. 3:52 on the game clock. Going to be brought in. 30, Carson Wright. They'll bring it back out on the dribble. They'll pick up the dribble. That was Trey Page back out center circle on the dribble. Caleb Wright. They'll work it left side behind the arc. Damon Winston. Damon Winston goes outside the arc. Going to dribble in baseline. Picks up his dribble. That's 24. Devin Hamilton. Back out. Caleb Wright being guarded there by Aller. Short off the rim. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Sam Quigley. Quigley going to hand the ball off. Crossing the timeline. Grady Carpenter. Just in the front court. He'll give it back to Quigley. Bounce pass out top. They'll work it down low. Grayson McFalls. Grayson McFalls couldn't get the shot to go initially. Got his own rebound. The ball's going to be stripped right there. He brought the ball down, and they're working back the other direction. That's 22. Damon Winston. Out top, Caleb Wright. They're going to call a foul there. They're going to say maybe trying to fight through a screen. I'm not quite sure. And they're going to whistle a foul. And back in the ball game, we're going to see Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith going to check in, going to give a breather to Peyton Aller. Peyton Aller going to pick up a quick third foul in the contest. So they're going to work it right there. It's going to be brought in from the out of bounds. Going to be brought in side court, brought in by Caleb Wright. He'll work it in. Hamilton in the paint. They kick it back out. Winston now back to Wright. Caleb Wright on the dribble. Back out top. They're working around the perimeter. They go to the corner baseline. Three-point shot good. Credit the bucket. 14, Trey Page. Trey Page averaging 16.3 per game. 2:38 on the game clock. Crossing the timeline on the dribble, Sam Quigley. Back to Grady Carpenter. Crossover dribble. They go baseline. They bring the ball back out. Quinn Smith, three-point shot, just left of center. Smith for three. The 12-8 contest. Blackhawks by 4. Going to cross the timeline at a walk pace. Caleb Wright. He'll work it right side of the basketball. Back to Winston. They're working around the perimeter. Hamilton. They go to the corner back to Winston. They're working around the perimeter. Going to be a jump back three. Three-point shot good. Credit the bucket. Blackhawks 22. Damon Winston. It's a 15-8 contest. Blackhawks by 7. Crossing the timeline with the basketball. Grady Carpenter. Out top, Sam Quigley. Quigley out top picks up a screen from Grayson McFalls. Screen and roll, and the ball's low, and it's tipped away. It's picked up by the Blackhawks. That's 14, Trey Page. Outside the arc, three-point shot, left of center. Credit the bucket, Caleb Wright. Going to be a timeout call. 1:34 on the game clock. It's an 18, Sheridan Blackhawks 18, Tipton Blue Devils 8. And we do thank you for tuning in, and we'll mention Michelle Garman. The printed edition is published every Wednesday, but one does not have to wait until Wednesday for sports stories, as well as other stories, including breaking content, is available online at TiptonCountyTribune.com. The Tipton County Tribune is owned by Cherry Road Media. A subscription to the printed edition also includes an online subscription. Online subscriptions also are available. One can follow Michelle Garman on X at Michelle_Garman for updates and scores for Tipton County sports teams. Fans are also encouraged to like the Tipton County Tribune page on Facebook. Michelle can also be found on Instagram under her name, Michelle Garman. So second horn sounds, 60-second timeout complete. Ball's going to be brought in. Backcourt. 134 going to be brought in by Sam Quigley. Official lets him know he can roam the in-court line. He'll get it in right there to Grady Carpenter. And Hamilton's going to guard Carpenter full court. 1:28 on the game clock. He'll dribble left side. Carpenter going to go by Hamilton. Take it back out. Three-point shot good. Left elbow extended. Sam Quigley for three. Back the other direction. 2-point shot in the air. Shot wouldn't go. Shot taken by Trey Page of Sheridan. And 1:11 left here in the first quarter. Working it down low off the glass. Got the bucket. Grayson McFalls with the assist out top to Grady Carpenter. 18-13. It's a 5-point game here in the front court. Sheridan Blackhawks by 5. Out top. Elbow. 3-point shot. Initially wouldn't go. That was Caleb Wright. And the putback is good by 30. Carson Wright. We're going to cross the timeline. Sam Quigley. 40 seconds left. We're going out behind the arc in the ballgame for Tipton is number 40, Jace Clark. Jace Clark in the ballgame. He got him a fresh haircut. 31 seconds left. They'll work it back around. On the dribble, Grady Carpenter. In the paint, shot long off the rim, wouldn't go. Rebound, Hamilton. Back the other direction. Inside the arc, 3-point shot, wouldn't go. That was Caleb Wright. Rebound, Grayson McFalls. He'll dish off Grady Carpenter. He'll walk the ball through the timeline. Picked up by Hamilton at half court. 8 seconds left. Carpenter on the stationary dribble. He's going to pop a shot out top. 3-point shot rims out, wouldn't go. And a rebound out of there, secured by 30, Carson Wright. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, Sheridan Blackhawks 20, Tipton Blue Devils 13. We do thank you for tuning in, and we'll also mention this contest is in part being brought to you by AGM Auto, LLC. AGM Auto is located 1 mile west of Arcadia on 266th Street in Hamilton County. The future of your vehicle is in good hands when you put your trust with the guys at AGM. Whether it's a routine oil change or the need for the expertise of an experienced AGM technician. And the second type of service offered there at AGM Auto is classic car and truck restoration. That's AGM Auto. You can reach them by phone at 317-984-5283. Again, that's 317-984-5283. The second quarter, alternate possession arrow, gives it back to Tipton. 8 minutes on the game clock. Second quarter. So it's going to be brought in side court. Opposite the scores bench. It's going to be brought in by Grady Carpenter. It'll be full cover guard in the backcourt slightly. They'll relax back. Sam Quigley crosses the timeline at a trot pace. They slow it up out top and work at the left side. Grady Carpenter. Picking up a screen there from Grayson McFalls. McFalls traces the ball down in the corner back to Grady. Grady Carpenter on the dribble. Out top. Get to Sam Quigley. He'll dribble in, 14-footer, rims around, wouldn't go, rebound. Fought for, and it's picked up by Jace Clark from a seated position. Clark picks up the basketball, tries to get it to outlet, and it's tipped out of bounds by Sheridan, belongs to Tipton. So in the front court, going to be brought in side court, Grady Carpenter into Sam Quigley. 7:29 on the game clock, 20-13, Blackhawks by 7. We're going to back Quinn Smith. Out top, stationary dribble, triple threat available. Grady Carpenter, he'll dribble left. He'll dribble back right. He'll go to the corner with it. Shot in the air, good. Credit the bucket. Quinn Smith, 3-point shot. It's 20-16. Blackhawks by 4. Crossing the timeline with the basketball, Caleb Wright. Touches the hands briefly. Right there, that was 22, Damon Winston. Damon Winston going to get the ball back. They're working it back around out top. Caleb Wright, backpedal dribble. He'll dribble in the paint. Throw one up and couldn't get it. Intimidation there. Jace Clark. Rebound. Going the other direction. Grady Carpenter going to go coast to coast. And Grady Carpenter left-handed layup in traffic. 20-18. Blackhawks by 2. We're going to the front court. Caleb Wright. Going to be a long 3-point shot in the air. Shot when you go. Shot taken by Trey Page. Rebound putback is good. Credit that bucket. Carson Wright on the putback. To the front court on the dribble. Hamilton going to guard Grady Carpenter full court. Picks him up on the inside 10-second line and get the ball back to Sam Quigley. Quigley going to call out some directions out top near the center circle. 6:02, clock moving, second quarter. 22-18, Blackhawks by 4. Grayson McFall is going to screen for Grady. Grady not going to use it, go the other direction. They go the opposite corner. Shot in the air, shot wouldn't go. Jace Clark. Rebound out of there. Carson. That's Carson Wright with the rebound. In the front court, Caleb Wright behind the arc. Hand in the face there. They're going to drive in off the glass. Right-handed layup, left side of the glass. Caleb Wright for two. 24-18. Blackhawks by 6 in the front court. Sam Quigley on the dribble. He'll bounce it left side. Grady Carpenter. Hand in the face. It's Hamilton. Devin Hamilton. Shot outside the arc. 3-point shot. Wouldn't go. Long shot there. And that shot wouldn't go. That was Grady Carpenter. Right elbow extended. They're going to whistle a foul on the rebounding stage. They're going to whistle this on Sam Quigley. Quigley's going to pick up his first foul in the ball game. Jace Clark is going to take a breather. In the ball game for Tipton is 32 Isaac Humrickhouse. By 14 left. We brought in bounce pass. Caleb Wright going to walk it to the timeline. Going to be picked up in the front court, just outside 3-point line. Sam Quigley. Going to be a reach in, trying to knock the ball free there outside the arc. We're going to whistle this foul on Tipton. Grady Carpenter going to pick up his first foul in the ball game. Ball's going to be brought in front of the Blue Devil bench, just the left side of the bench area to bring the ball in. Crossing the timeline, Caleb Wright. They'll work it left side, going to dribble, going off the glass. Didn't use the glass, got the bucket. Sheridan Blackhawk 24, Devin Hamilton for 2. 26-18. Blackhawks by 8 in the front court. Sam Quigley working in the front court. Grady Carpenter. Triple threat available. He'll dribble left. Be picked up right there by Hamilton. Go opposite corner. Isaac Humrickhouse back to Quinn Smith outside the arc. He'll dribble in. Going to take a shot. Quinn Smith. Shot would go. Rebound. Isaac Humrickhouse went up for the shot. Got stripped right there by Caleb Wright in the front court. Works it left side. Trey Page. Shot in the air. Wouldn't go. Rebound. Grayson McFalls. He'll dish off. 5. Sam Quigley. Crossover dribble. Takes it in the front court. He'll bounce to the left side. Straddling the 3-point line. Grady Carpenter. He'll dribble in. Grady Carpenter. Some friction there. No call. Back the other direction. They go off the glass. Trey Page looking for a foul. No foul called at either end. Back the other direction. Sam Quigley. Going to work it in the paint. Shot rattles around and falls through. Isaac Humrickhouse for 2. 26-20. Blackhawks by 6. Working the ball in the front court. 22, Damon Winston. Winston on the crossover dribble. Working against him is Sam Quigley. Outside the arc, he'll dribble in baseline. It's Caleb Wright. Caleb Wright is going to step on the end line, and they're going to give the ball back to Tipton. So back in the ball game for the Blue Devils is 21, Landon Spidell. Taking a breather is 12, Grayson McFalls. 3:24 left, second quarter. 26-20, Blackhawks by 6. Going to dribble it to the timeline at a walk pace. Guarding him loosely is Caleb Wright. He'll bounce it right side. Grady Carpenter. Now Isaac Humrickhouse. Now left side to get it to Quinn Smith. They go to the corner with it. Grady Carpenter. Pick up a mild double team. They'll go out top. 3-point shot off the mark. Quinn Smith back the other direction. Hamilton, he's going to go left-handed off the glass. Wouldn't get the bucket, but he'll go to the foul stripe. He'll shoot 2. So they're going to whistle this foul on Grady Carpenter. He's going to pick up his second foul in the ball game. 2:57 left here in the second quarter. At the free throw line is 24, Devin Hamilton. First shot on the way, rims around, wouldn't go. Back in the ball game for the Blackhawks is 30, Carson Wright. Taking a breather for the Blackhawks, number 14, Trey Page. Back in the ball game rather quickly is Grayson McFalls for the Blue Devils. And taking a breather is 32, Isaac Humrickhouse. So he'll get one more. That's Blackhawk 24, Devin Hamilton. 2:57 left. Second shot is good. 27-20. Blackhawks by 7. On the dribble, going to take it through the timeline, being guarded full court by Devin Hamilton is Grady Carpenter. He'll work at right side, Landon Spidell behind the arc, 3-point territory, and working around the perimeter. Sam Quigley. Ball's going to be tipped away. Going back the other direction is Winston. And Winston's going to get a slam dunk in, but it's not going to count. They're going to have a foul, evidently, called against the Blackhawks prior to the shot. And I'm back in the ball game. We're going to see number 14, Trey Page for Sheridan. Taking a breather is 21, Caleb Wright. So 27-20, a 7-point ball game. Blackhawks in front. Ball brought in, Landon Spidell. Ball's in the hands now of Sam Quigley across the timeline on the dribble. Dribble pace, he'll work it in. Working back to Grady Carpenter, baseline. Baseline, he'll work it just outside the paint. Spin move in the paint, he'll go off the glass. Grady Carpenter for 2. In the ball game for Sheridan, it's number 12, Chance Spencer. Chance Spencer handling the basketball out top, taking over for Caleb Wright. Working outside the arc. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Grayson McFalls. That shot taken by Damon Winston of Sheridan. Going back the other direction, crossing the timeline, Grady Carpenter. Wouldn't pass the ball out top. Grady Carpenter working at right side. 1:55 left. Grady Carpenter in the paint, floats one up. Got the bucket. Carpenter for 2. 27-24. A 3-point ball game. Blackhawks in front. The Blackhawks are going to call a timeout. 1:47 left here in the second quarter. Blackhawks 27, Blue Devils 24. And we'll mention this game is also in part being brought to you by Encompass Credit Union. Looking for a financial partner that's as community-minded as you are? Welcome to Encompass Credit Union, North Central Indiana's premier financial institution. At Encompass Credit Union, they believe in putting their members first. You can join them today and become a financial cooperative that truly cares. With branches in Tipton, Frankfort, and Kokomo, and they are there to serve the community. That's Encompass Credit Union. So ball's going to be brought in right in front of the scores bench. In the front court of Sheridan, he'll toss it back court. Hamilton gets the ball back in the ball game for Sheridan. Is 21, Caleb Wright. Out top, Trey Page, 3-point shot, rims off, wouldn't go. Rebound fought for. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to call a whistle. They're going to put a fist in the air and a whistle, and a foul is going to be whistled on Blackhawks. It's going to be whistled on 30, Carson Wright. He has 1. Ball's going to be brought in front of the Blue Devil bench backcourt. Landon Spidell, Sam Quigley. Going to guard Quigley, full court loosely is Caleb Wright. Crossing the timeline, Sam Quigley. He'll pick up the dribble, he'll bounce it. Right side, inside the lane right there. They're going up to the shot. Grady Carpenter got stripped on the way up, but he'll take 2 shots at the foul stripe. So they're going to whistle this foul on 30, Carson Wright. Carson Wright has 2 in the ball game. Team foul number 3 for both teams. First shot, rims around, wouldn't go. Carpenter will have 1 more. 1:23 left here in the second quarter. And Caleb Wright and Trey Page going to switch sides of the lane there. Second shot, rims around, wouldn't go. Rebound, Carson Wright. Now to Caleb Wright to the front court, Winston. Damon Winston on the dribble, back out to Caleb Wright. Guarding him loosely right there out top is Sam Quigley. Center circle. He pick up a screen from Hamilton. Work at the baseline. Underhanded scoop shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. 1 minute left. To the front court. Grady Carpenter, he going to stop, pop a shot out top. 3-point shot wouldn't go. And they're going to whistle a foul on Grayson McFalls during the rebound. 55.9 left. Grayson McFalls going to pick up his first foul in the ball game. So there's going to be some wetness on the floor. We'll mention this game is in part being brought to you by Indiana Express Rentals. When you find yourself looking for that dependable moving truck rental company, that high quality choice isn't far away. Indiana Express Rentals, 317-773-4800. Ball brought in from the backcourt. Going to walk it to the timeline. That's 21, Caleb Wright. Looking for some instructions. None given. He'll take it to the front court. He'll work it down low. Carson Wright off the glass. Got the bucket. 29-24. Blackhawks by 5. Grady Carpenter going to walk it to the timeline. They'll pass it left side in the front court. Sam Quigley, now Quinn Smith. Back out to Quigley, now out top. 25 seconds left. Center circle, we're going to left side. Quinn Smith. Sam Quigley out top. Going to work it right side. Back out to Grady Carpenter near the center circle. He'll work it in. Sam Quigley. Quigley in the paint. He'll get the bucket. Layup right side of the glass. 29-26. 3-point leader are the Blackhawks. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Shot at the buzzer. Rims around. Wouldn't go. Shot taken there. 3-point land at the buzzer with 14. Trey Page. And that's going to take us to a first half completion. At the end of the first half, Sheridan Blackhawks 29, Tipton Blue Devils 26. We do appreciate you tuning in, and we'll also mention tonight's contest is in part being brought to you by Discount Copies. Discount Copies conveniently located at the west edge of Noblesville, Indiana, 46062. They're just behind Pizza Hut and next to Bowl 32. That's along State Road 32. At Discount Copies, they provide setup services where you can turn your artwork into things such as note cards, notepads, prints, and calendars. And it's never too early to think about personalized Christmas cards, posters, and oversized printing also available. And also, if you're planning a wedding, they can print all of your necessary needs. You can reach Discount Copies by phone at 317-773-8783. Again, that's 317-773-8783. Or by email. That's discountcopies96@gmail.com. And we'll also mention tonight's ball game is in part being brought to you by Hope Jewelers. Hope Jewelers, they're in Tipton. Precious times are made for precious moments. And Hope Jewelers are there to meet your every special need in the field of diamonds, gold, and silver, etc. Stop in and visit Hope Jewelers in downtown Tipton. Next to the Diana Theater, they're located at 135 East Jefferson Street, Tipton, Indiana, 46072. You can reach them by phone by dialing 765-675-9720. Again, their number is 765-675-9720. That's Hope Jewelers. They're open daily, Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 5:30, Saturday, 9:30 to 2. And tonight's ball game is also in parts being brought to you by Rutledge Well Drilling. When you think of water, think of Rutledge Well Drilling. Pumps, sales, service, water conditioning, water softeners, iron filters, and trenching. You can call Rutledge Well Drilling at 765-292-2315. Again, that number is 765-292-2315, or visit them on their website, rutledgewelldrilling.com. They're just west of Atlanta, a couple of miles, and they are licensed, insured, honest, dependable, and always professional. That's Mike, Nathan, and Levi Rutledge. Rutledge Well Drilling. And we'll also mention right here in front of me, wrote these down a little bit ago. We'll mention the final week IBCA coaches poll. We'll talk about the overall coaches poll right now. That's involving all four classes. All four classes in the hopper right here. But the team doing the best right now, they voted in at number 1, is the Fishers Tigers. They're 25 wins, no losses. And that's in the IBCA poll. Also in the Associated Press poll, the final poll, they are also at number 1, 25 wins, no losses. And in the USA poll, final poll, you can get these polls. You can look at johnharrell.net. That's JOHNHARRELL.net. Check out that website. It's tremendous. And the Fishers Tigers right there also at the USA poll. They're at number 1 in all 3 polls. Now we'll talk about the Class 2A. Class 2A basketball final poll. Here's where they stack up. This doesn't mean that they're going to win, but you never know. You can keep your eyes on these teams, or you can see somebody come in and spoil. They're spoilers all the time, but right now they got them listed like this. At number 1, Wapahani Raiders. They're currently 23-1. At number 2, South Ripley Raiders, 21-1. At number 3, Manchester Squires, 20-2. At number 4, it's Park Heritage, the Wolves. Park Heritage Wolves, 21-4. At number 5, Northeastern Knights, 23-1. 2 teams at number 6. First team listed is Gary 21st Century Cougars, 17-6. And the second team listed at number 6, Lapel Bulldogs. They're at 18-5. At number 8, excuse me, as on this poll is Fort Wayne Lures. They are the Knights. They're 19-6. At number 9, it's Paoli. The Rams are 22-2. At number 10, it's Providence. They're the Pioneers, 15-4. At number 11, it's Linton Stockton. I should say Linton Miners. They used to go by Stockton, but the Linton Miners, excuse me, are 18-6. At number 12, Greencastle. Greencastle, they're the Tiger Cubs, 17-6. And at number 13, LaVille. LaVille Lancers happen to share the same name, where Brady Carpenter's going to attend college next season. He'll get an education. Lancers are right there. And they're 15-9. That's the LaVille Lancers. So we'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by Noblesville Trophies. Noblesville Trophies, you can shop them online at noblesvilletrophies.com or stop in, if only to browse around. They're located at 1740 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. Trophies, awards, plaques, and more. Fast turnaround, prices are low, so low you may want to be a repeat customer. Noblesville Trophies, 1740 South 10th Street, Noblesville, Indiana. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You can reach them by phone at 317-773-7391. Again, that's 317-773-7391. So 3:17 left here on the intermission. And we'll also mention, bringing this contest to you, is Dean's Auto Parts. Auto Parts, CarQuest Auto Parts. At Dean's Auto Parts, you'll find in-store access to at least a myriad of auto parts. That's CarQuest brand auto parts. The guys and gal inside the store will help you to locate your CarQuest product to best fit your need. That's Dean's Auto Parts, south edge of Cicero. You can call or email them. Their email address is Dean's, plural, Auto Parts, LLC, at gmail.com. Again, that number is Dean's, plural, Auto Parts, LLC, at gmail.com, or by phone at 317-984-4931. That's Dean's Auto Parts at 1110 South Peru Street in Cicero. The clock moving down, 2:06. Both teams are out on the floor getting warmed up once again. They're working from some lines right there, sharing the basketball, taking some shots at their leisure. And good basketball on a Friday night. Tomorrow night, going to be the sectional final, 7:30 start time. It'll be game one winner here, this game, and then the game two winner will happen after this game. That'll be a 7:30 contest. It'll be Lapel Bulldogs and the Frankton Eagles. And as mentioned, Frankton High School gracious to host this event. So 1:24 on the game clock. Blue Devils are in a huddle in front of their bench area. Blackhawks still taking some shots at their second half goal right there in front of the team bench. And a lot of folks on hand here tonight. Hey, what 2,400. 2,400's quite a few seating capacity. And I'm gonna tell you what, this gym very similar. You probably have the same architect of I think now the SAT used to be the middle school, you see the high school gym over at Hamilton Heights. 42 seconds left. Ball's going to be brought in the half court line. Alternate possession arrow. Going to get the ball to the Blackhawks. 25 seconds. Clock moving down. Working there. Michelle Garman on the stage right there. She's at the far right end as you're looking at her far left end. And she does some incredible sports writing. And I tell you what, I know for a fact, Mr. Ogden told me that she's the best bookkeeper he's ever seen. Basketball book. So it'll be brought in. It's going to belong to the Blackhawks. Going to be brought in by Winston. He's looking to toss it in to Caleb Wright. Uncontested. Second half begins. Crossing the timeline, Caleb Wright will pick up some speed. Out top, Peyton Aller guarding him. We'll get around the perimeter. Trey Page, he'll bounce it in. Hamilton, outside Carson Wright, he'll dish off. 2-point bucket, good. Hamilton for two in the paint. 31-26. 5-point advantage for the Blackhawks. Crossing the timeline on the dribble, Sam Quigley. Center circle, Grady Carpenter. Works the right side, opposite the scores bench. Peyton Aller, out top, Quinn Smith. They'll work at right side. Sam Quigley, triple threat available. He'll pass. He'll pass it near the outside the arc. Go to the corner with it. 3-point shot, Grady Carpenter. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound, Landon Spidell. Blue Devils going to have another opportunity in the front court. Sam Quigley, back pedal dribble near the center circle. Works the right side behind the arc, Quinn Smith. To the corner, Peyton Aller on the dribble. He's going to dribble in the paint. Peyton Aller off the glass, got the bucket. 2-point bucket for Aller, 31-28, a 3-point advantage for the Blackhawks. Going baseline. Caleb Wright behind the back pass, got into his brother. I believe it's his brother, not sure. But Carson Wright couldn't get the shot in the paint. Back the other direction. Go outside, Peyton Aller. Aller out center circle, picks up the basketball, being guarded there by Winston. They'll work it in the front court. Quinn Smith back to Quigley. Works to the left side, well behind the arc, near Coach Cliff right there. Turnaround jumper, shot wouldn't go. That was in the paint. Sam Quigley back the other direction. So Caleb Wright going to take a 3-point shot. Left of center, wouldn't go. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. 31-28. Blackhawks by 3. Carpenter going to dribble in. They go to the corner with it. 3-point shot, good. Peyton Aller for 3. Going to be a tie ball game at 6:07 left here in the third quarter. On the dribble, going to lose the handle. It'll be a traveling violation. And they'll give the ball back to Tipton. 6:01 on the game clock. It's going to be brought in backcourt. Peyton Aller. They'll bounce it in. Sam Quigley. Quigley on the dribble across the timeline at a walk pace. He'll pass it to the left side. Quinn Smith behind the arc, being guarded by Trey Page. Out top of the basketball. Grady Carpenter. They get it outside. 3-point shot just short off the rim. Peyton Aller back the other direction. The rebound, Trey Page gets it up the head to Caleb Wright. Now in the hands of Hamilton. Hamilton in the paint. He'll float one up, wouldn't go. Rebound, Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith back to Grady. Grady Carpenter going to drive the lane. He'll dish off. 2-point shot wouldn't go. That was Quigley as he dished off. Rebound, put back, finally goes. Grady Carpenter couldn't get his initial put back, but got that put back for two. 5:20 left here in the third quarter. It'll be a timeout called. Blue Devils take a 2-point advantage. It'll be a 30-second timeout. And we do thank you for tuning in. We'll mention a lot of good basketball is going to happen after this game. It will not be covered by PutMeInSports.com. But there's another crew on hand right here. We hope you have that address. We can share that maybe for the second ball game. We'll try to. And okay, Blue Devils going to come out of the huddle. There's a second horn. They're going to inbound the basketball. 5:20. And then they're going to bring it in. It's going to belong to Sheridan. Hamilton. Yeah. Right. Ball brought in. Caleb Wright. 5:16 on the game clock. We're back around. Jump back three. I should say jump back 2-point shot. Good. 16-footer. Credit the bucket. That was 22. Damon Winston in the front court. On the dribble, Sam Quigley. Dishing it down low off the glass. Got the bucket. It was Landon Spidell. Give the assist to Quigley. We're working in the front court. 35-33. Blue Devils by 2. Going to drive in. Winston. Damon Winston going to bring the ball back out from the baseline. Hamilton going to dish off the glass. Nice pass there from Hamilton. 2-point bucket off the glass layup by Caleb Wright. 4:33 left here in the third quarter. Tie ball game at 35. Working around the perimeter. Blue Devils in the front court. Quinn Smith. Back pedal dribble. He'll work it right side. Number 5, that's Sam Quigley being guarded there by Hamilton. They'll work it back to Carpenter. Grady Carpenter pick up a loose double team. They'll work it left side. Peyton Aller back to Carpenter. Carpenter's point shot good. Long left elbow extended. 38-35. Blue Devils by 3. In the front court, Winston behind the back dribble. Out top being guarded by Carpenter. They'll work it out top. There'll be a steal. On the steal right there, Sam Quigley. That pass made by Caleb Wright, trying to find Trey Page, anticipating the pass. 2-point bucket for Quigley. 40-35. Blue Devils by 5. Deep in the front court, Caleb Wright. Going to hand off Trey Page out top. Works the right side, Hamilton. They'll bounce it just outside the paint. Carson Wright. They'll get it back to Trey Page. 2-point shot. Just inside the paint, about a 12-footer. Good for Trey Page. 40-37. Blue Devils by 3. Crossing the timeline. Working the right side. Sam Quigley. He'll bring it back out. Back around the perimeter. Going to be a 3-point shot in the air. Short off the rim. Wouldn't go. Long carom. Finally picked up by Carson Wright of Sheridan. Back the other direction. Caleb Wright. Jump back. Right elbow shot. Wouldn't go. Rebound Winston. They'll go baseline. They'll bring it back around. And Sam Quigley will steal the basketball. Tried to outlet ahead. Didn't have a teammate up there, but it's picked up by Caleb Wright. Outside the arc. 3-point shot. Wouldn't go. Shot taken by Trey Page. Back the other direction. Crossing the timeline. Grady Carpenter. Carpenter going to go left side. Sam Quigley picked up immediately by Caleb Wright. They'll bring it back out. They'll reset the offense near the center circle. 2:30 left here in the third quarter. On the dribble, Grady Carpenter. Spin move outside the paint. Kicks it back out. 3-point shot. Wouldn't go. Short off the rim. Shot taken there by Sam Quigley. Back the other direction. Damon Winston. Winston going to go jump back. 16-footer. And it'll be a foul whistle. He'll shoot 2. Shot wouldn't go. 40-37. Blue Devils by 3. That foul whistle. On the Blue Devils, Landon Spidell, he has 1 in the contest. With 22, Damon Winston. First shot wouldn't go. In the ballgame for the Blackhawks, We're going to see first time in the ball game, number 5, Dane Vogue, the 5'10" senior. Taking a breather is Hamilton. Winston, one more shot, got the second. Also in the ball game, I believe Trey Page. We'll double check here on the entry. Trey Page back in the ball game. 40-38. Blue Devils by 2. Contested to get to the front court. Sam Quigley. Guarding him pretty well is Caleb Wright. Picks up the dribble. Back out top with the basketball. Grady Carpenter well behind the arc. Being guarded there closely by Dane Folk. Working the right side. On the dribble, picks it up. Quinn Smith. Quinn Smith going to wait for the hesitation shot. Shot wouldn't go. Rebound out of there, 22. Damon Winston. Back the other direction. Winston, back pedal dribble. He'll reset the offense. He'll dribble in now in the paint. He'll go off the glass. Left-handed layup. A little hesitation move and a move to the hoop. It's 40-40. Crossing the timeline, Sam Quigley. Quigley back pedal dribble being guarded there by Caleb Wright. Now back to Peyton Aller out top of the basketball. Quinn Smith. 1:15 left. Bounce pass. Baseline drive. Going to be a foul committed. Grady Carpenter went baseline. And they'll put him on the line. He'll shoot 2. So that foul whistle on Carson Wright. He has 3. Both teams have 1 foul here in the third quarter. First shot is good. In the ball game for Tipton, 21, Landon Spidell. In the ball game for Sheridan is 44, Braden Wisman, 6'4", junior. One more shot going to be allowed. Short off the rim wouldn't go. Grady Carpenter, it's 41-40. Blue Devils by 1. 1:05 left. Outside the arc, long off the rim. Wouldn't go. 3-point shot taken there by 22, Damon Winston. To the front court, Blue Devils. Sam Quigley out near the center circle, being guarded by Caleb Wright. They'll get to Peyton Aller. They go on to the corner. Landon Spidell back to Aller. Well behind the arc. Winston guarding him loosely. They go right side. Sam Quigley. Quigley out top. Stationary dribble. He'll pick up the dribble now. He'll go left side behind the arc. Peyton Aller. 36 seconds left. They go right side. Sam Quigley. Bank shot off the glass. Wouldn't go. Rebound into the hands of Trey Page. To the front court. Damon Winston. Winston going to drive in. He'll take a jump back 3. 17-footer. Wouldn't go. Straight away. Karam right into the hands of Sam Quigley. That's going to be a foul whistle. It was kind of inadvertent. The ball put him at the bad spot right there. That's 22, Damon Winston, going to pick up the foul. He's got 1 in the contest. That's 2 here in the third quarter on Sheridan. 1 thus far on Tipton. It'll be a bounce pass. Stolen on the bounce pass, going the other direction off the glass. Credit the bucket, Caleb Wright. 42-41. Sheridan by 1. Going to be a foul whistle at the 10-second line. And that's going to be a quick second foul on Damon Winston. You double check that. They're going to whistle this foul. On 5, Dan Vogue. Vogue picks up his first foul. It's Dan Vogue. 6.5 left. Ball's going to be brought in front court. Right at the left end of the bench. Going to be brought in by Grady Carpenter. Looks and gets it in. Peyton Aller back to Grady. He'll take a 3-point shot. He'll get fouled in the act of shooting. He'll get 3 shots at the foul strike. He got it into Peyton Aller. He flipped it right back to Grady. He went baseline corner, absorbed the foul. He'll shoot 3 times. We're going to whistle this foul on Vogue. Dane Vogue picks up his second foul in the ball game. First shot short off the rim. That's 4 fouls here in the third quarter. The Blackhawks still 1 thus far. 4th in the third quarter on Tipton. Second shot is good. In the ball game for Tipton, going to be number 4, Quinn Smith. Taking a breather is number 2, Peyton Aller. 4.4 seconds left. Third quarter. Tie ball game at 42 and now 43-42. Blue Devils by 1. They toss it in. Caleb Wright, 2 seconds, 1 second. He's going to get the shot away. He got the layup away. He kind of hurried it. He had rimmed out, wouldn't go. And that'll complete 3/4 of play at the end of 3. Tipton Blue Devils 43. Sheridan Blackhawks 42. So we do thank you for tuning in, and we'll also mention tonight's ball game is in part being brought to you by Lisa Stokes Bear at Century 21. When you're thinking about residential or corporate relocations, you know a perfect house can soon become a perfect home. And Lisa Stokes Bear would like nothing more than to utilize her 26 years of experience to help you begin that process. Yes, real estate reliability is something a professional real estate agent and or real estate broker strives for, such as Lisa Stokes Bear. For the real estate lady with the high real estate IQ, contact Lisa Stokes Bear by cellular phone or by text message at 317-513-4086. Again, her number is 317-513-4086. So alternate possession arrow, going to bring the ball in. Half court belongs to the Blue Devils. It's going to be inbound by Grady Carpenter. And guarding the inbound is Caleb Wright, and guard Seam Quigley. They get the ball into Quigley. Wright will pick him up full court. 7:55 clock moving, 4th quarter. On the dribble, Sam Quigley. Quigley spin move. He'll work a left side, Quinn Smith. Now Peyton Aller on the dribble. Working against him is Hamilton. Out top of the basketball, center circle. He'll work a right side back to Grady. Grady Carpenter with the basketball on the dribble. Guarding him is Dane Fogue. Out top, center circle. Near the 10-second line. Now he'll work it left side, Sam Quigley. Quigley on the dribble, being guarded there by Caleb Wright. They'll switch off. Quigley going to have an opportunity to throw to the baseline. They get it to Landon Spidell. They'll bring it back out. Peyton Aller. Now back out top, Sam Quigley. Stationary dribble, triple threat. He'll dribble left. Grady Carpenter going to dribble in the free throw line. It's going to be a reach-in foul. And Grady will absorb a mild foul. And they're going to whistle this on number 5, Dane Vogue. Vogue has 3 in the contest. 7:10 left. 4th quarter going to be brought in right of the bucket on the baseline. Be brought in by Sam Quigley. He'll toss it in high. Chasing it down is going to be Winston. Winston gets the tip, tips it away, goes the distance, went off the glass, got the bucket, and he'll shoot one more. 7:05 left. They'll count the bucket, and the foul's going to be whistled on Grady Carpenter. So Carpenter picks up his 3rd foul in the ball game. Both teams have 1 foul each here in the 4th quarter. Damon Winston, 3-point play is good. 45-43. Blackhawks by 2. 7 minutes left. On the dribble in the backcourt. Hamilton guarding full court. Grady Carpenter on the dribble. He'll dribble it right side. Take a long step to try to work it down low, and ball's picked up there by Trey Page. They'll go back the other direction. Hamilton, difficult pass to the corner, had some momentum on him. Might have had some top spin. And Hamilton didn't even try to save it. It's going to belong to Tipton. So Quinn Smith going to take a breather. Grayson McFalls in the ball game. And bring it in, Grady Carpenter. A little tip from the backside in the paint. Shot around. Shot wouldn't go. Ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by the Blackhawks. So they'll bring it in left of the bucket on the baseline. And the Blackhawks are going to play full court pressure against the Blue Devils. It's going to be brought in by Sam Quigley. Quigley tosses it in. Peyton Aller. Peyton Aller going to try to bring it to the front court. Being guarded there by Trey Page. He'll cross the timeline on the dribble. And Peyton Aller is going to absorb a foul. So you're going to whistle this foul on Sheridan. It's going to be whistled on 14, Trey Page. Trey Page has 1 in the contest. Going to be brought in front court. Grady Carpenter going to be inbound guarded 24, Devin Hamilton. I mean, see the backcourt slightly picked up by Sam Quigley, crossing the timeline, being guarded there closely by Caleb Wright. He'll pick up the dribble. Skip pass, right side. They'll work it down low. There'll be a foul called. Grayson McFalls got the pass from Aller at the baseline. Faked the shot, got him off his feet, went up for the shot. Couldn't get the bucket, but he'll shoot 2. So at the free throw line, Grayson McFalls, that foul whistle on 22, Damon Winston. He has 2 in the ball game. First shot, McFalls is good. Back in the ball game for the Blackhawks, number 30, Carson Wright. Taking a breather is number 5, Dane Vogue. 6:17 left, fourth quarter. Grayson McFalls, second one's good. Tie ball game at 45. There'll be a timeout called by the Blue Devils. It'll be a full 60-second timeout. 6:17 left here in the fourth quarter, 45-45. We'll also mention tonight's ball game is in part being brought to you by The Shack. Hey, Blue Devil fans, looking for the perfect spot before or after the game? Swing by The Shack, your ultimate game day hangout. They've got something for every team member. Whether you're craving a classic Shack pizza or ready to tackle a Shack stack with single, double, or triple burger patties. And that's not all. They've got your game day staples, such as cold beers, refreshing cocktails, or their loaded spiral potatoes. Bring your game face, bring your appetite, bring your friends for a winning experience at the Shack, located at 311 East Jefferson Street in Tipton. Check them out on Facebook to stay up to date on specials and events. See you at the Shack. So Blue Devils, Blackhawks, back out on the court. 6:17 left in the fourth quarter. 45-45. Ball's going to be brought in right to the bucket on the baseline. It's going to be brought in backcourt. Number 14, Trey Page. Going to try to get it into Caleb Wright. Sam Quigley there to guard him. And he'll get it to Wright. He'll dribble it to the timeline at a trot pace. Working it right side, Caleb Wright. Trying to back down Sam Quigley. To kick it back out to Winston. Behind the arc, back pedal dribble. Works it back to Caleb Wright. Wright goes left side. Trey Page being guarded there by Peyton Aller. He'll take a jump shot, and he'll get the bucket. It'll rim around and fall in, and he'll shoot 1. 5:56 left. The foul's going to be whistled on Tipton. 21, Landon Spidell. He has 2 in the ball game. Trey Page at the foul stripe. 3-point play opportunity is good. 48-45. Blackhawks by 3. 5:55 left. Fourth quarter. Bring it to the timeline is Sam Quigley. Guarding him full court is 21. Caleb Wright. They work on right side. Peyton Aller. Now out top, Grady Carpenter. Carpenter on the dribble. Spin move with the right elbow. He'll pop a shot. It'll fall around. It'll fall through. Rimmed over. Got the bucket. 2-point shot for Grady. It's 48-47. 1-point advantage for the Blackhawks. 5:22 left. Behind the back dribble, Caleb Wright. Jump back. He'll pass it left side. Hamilton drives the lane. Back to Wright. He'll launch a 3-point shot. Wouldn't go. Trying to save the basketball with Carson Wright. He jumps from the end line, and he's out of bounds. Belongs to Tipton. 5:12 left. Ball brought in. Sam Quigley. Quigley on the dribble. Working against him, Caleb Wright. Loosely, right there, full court. Crossing the timeline, Sam Quigley. Quigley going to bounce it left side. Grady Carpenter. Working against him is Hamilton. Step back 3. Good. Credit the bucket. Grady Carpenter for 3. 50-48. Tipton by 2. They drive baseline. They're going to call an offensive foul. We're going to whistle this on Trey Page. And setting up to draw the charge with Sam Quigley. So Trey Page has 2 in the ball game. That's team foul number 4 on Sheridan. 2 thus far here in the fourth quarter on Tipton. 4:44 left. Ran from the backcourt. That's number 5, Sam Quigley. Guarding him full court is Caleb Wright. They'll work at the left side behind the arc, Grady Carpenter. Carpenter will dribble. He's going to go baseline. He's going to float one up. Couldn't get the shot to go. Rebound nearly picked up by Grayson. Finally picked up by Carson Wright. To the front court now. Caleb Wright on the dribble. Going to be a timeout called by the Blackhawks. 4:22 left. Full 60-second timeout. Tipton Blue Devils 50. Sheridan Blackhawks 48. And we also appreciate you tuning in. And basketball here on a Friday night. And as mentioned, tomorrow night, Saturday, going to be the final game of Sectional 39, Class 2A. That sectional game will start tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. It will feature the winner of this contest and the winner of the following contest tonight. It's a 7:30 start. And that contest is Lapel Bulldogs and the Frankton Eagles. So 4:22 left here in the fourth quarter. We're going to right there, and we do thank you for tuning in. And there's the first buzzer. 50-48, Blue Devils by 2. So they're finishing up their talks in the huddle. Blackhawks utilizing full 60 seconds. 4:22, Blue Devils are out on the floor. So ball's going to be brought in opposite the scores bench. Be brought in the front court of Sheridan, just beyond the three-point arc. Be brought in 21, Caleb Wright. You're looking down low, looking. You're going to get it to Winston. Damon Winston back to Caleb Wright. Dribble it right side behind the arc. Working back to Winston. Winston behind the back, dribbling to the free throw line. He's going to take it to the corner. 3-point shot in the air, rimmed around, wouldn't go. That was Hamilton. Rebound, Carson Wright. And Carson trying to make a pass to Caleb Wright. It's tipped out of bounds. Off the hands, good hands there by Peyton Aller. 4:05 left. Can be brought in side court in front of the Blue Devil bench, the Blackhawk bench. Back to Caleb Wright. Caleb Wright works to the left side of the basketball out top. Winston, he's going to shoot a 3-point shot, rims out, wouldn't go. Rebound, number 2, Peyton Aller. Little outlet, crossing the timeline now is Grady Carpenter. Carpenter going to go opposite side. Peyton Aller back to Grady around the perimeter. Sam Quigley, Landon Spidell now back to Quigley near the center circle. Going to work it back around. They'll go to pick up the dribble out top. Peyton Aller. 3:33 left here in the fourth quarter. On the dribble out top. Work at Grady Carpenter. He'll jump past out of it. 3-point shot just off the rim. Wouldn't go. Peyton Aller. Rebound, Caleb Wright. For the Blackhawks. He'll dribble in. He'll bounce pass in the paint. Going to go off the glass. He'll get the bucket. Right at the bucket. Hamilton. And he'll shoot one more. So for the moment, game is tied at 50. And that's number 34, Jackson. At the free throw line, that's 24, Devin Hamilton. So shot up and good. And 21, Landon Spidell picks up his third foul in the ballgame. Blue Devils with 3 here in the fourth quarter, 4 here in the fourth quarter on Sheridan. It's a 1-point game. Sheridan 51-50. We're going back the other direction. Peyton Aller out top. Then we're going back to Sam Quigley. Left side on the dribble. Going about baseline. Swing pass and right into the hands under the bucket of 30. Carson Wright. Crossing the timeline, Caleb Wright. Left side. Going to be a 3-point shot in the air. Rims off. That was Trey Page. Wouldn't go. Rebound for Sam Quigley. 2:38 left. Here in the fourth quarter, 51-50. Blackhawks by 1. Stationary dribble out top in the center circle. Works the right side. Peyton Aller being guarded there by Trey Page. Back out top of the basketball. 3-point shot. Good. Right of center. Credit the bucket. Grady Carpenter. 53-51. Blue Devils by 2. 2:10 left. Fourth quarter. Going to hand the ball off. Trey Page. Right side Hamilton. Near the paint. Carson. Kick it back out. 3-point shot. Trey Page. Shot when to go. Rebound. Grady Carpenter. Carpenter going to bring it to the front court in a hurry. Tipped away. Out of bounds in the front court. Good hands and good recovery. That was 22 Damon Winston. 1:55 left. Quinn Smith going to re-enter the ball game for the Blue Devils. Taking a breather is 12, Grayson McFalls. Ball's going to be brought in left of the bucket on the baseline. Grady Carpenter. We'll toss it back out. Sam Quigley. Quigley into the center circle. On the dribble. Winston guarding him. He picks up his dribble. They're trying to call a timeout. They did call a timeout. It was called by Grady Carpenter. The official may have been looking a different way. They did give him the timeout. The ball was loose there, but they acknowledged the timeout. So 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. 53-51. Blue Devils by 2. We'll talk about the Indiana Pacers and the Indiana Fever. They sponsor. They are pro contributors. And I will mention the Pacers. Pacers coming off of a win back on Tuesday, the 4th, at 115-102. That was a game bridge. They defeated Houston. Took them to 19-7 on this particular 2025 season. And they fell in their last outing. That was on March the 6th. And that took them to 19-8. Pacers are currently 35-26. They are 5th in the East Division. 1:44 left. Ball's going to be brought in. Left of the bucket on the baseline. It's going to be brought in right there by Sam Quigley. Ball brought in, backcourt. Grady Carpenter. Carpenter on the dribble. Working against him is Hamilton. They'll make it to the front court. He'll pass out of it down near the center court line. Peyton Aller, triple threat available. And now he'll dribble. Working against him is Winston. Back to Aller. Back Winston guarding Aller. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. 53-51. Blue Devils by 2. Working in the front court. Double team. Peyton Aller. He's trying to jump pass out of it. They're going to whistle a foul. They're going to whistle a foul on the Blackhawks. It's going to be whistled on 24, Devin Hamilton. Hamilton has 1 in the contest. That's the 5th foul on the Blackhawks here in the fourth quarter. Going to put Peyton Aller at the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. 1:15 left. First shot short off the rim. Wouldn't go. We're going to see Grayson McFalls back in the ball game for Tipton. In the ball game for Sheridan, we're going to see number 12, Chance Spencer. Chance Spencer had some activity in the first half. Second shot rims around, falls in. Will be brought in from the backcourt. 54-51. Blue Devils by 3. 1:10 left. We're in the fourth quarter. Out top center circle. Caleb Wright. He's going to be a kick deflection on purpose. Good reflexes there out top. Peyton Aller. 1:06 left. Blackhawks going to bring it in from the side court. Be brought in by right there. That was Wright. They'll work it down low. They'll go off the glass with a shot. Hamilton got his own rebound. Put it back up, but got fouled prior to the shot being taken. They're going to disallow the shot. Shot did go in. They're going to whistle a foul. It's going to be brought in from out of bounds. Quinn Smith going to re-enter the ball game. Might be going offense, defense for Aller. I take that back. We're going to ride back in. Quinn Smith and Grayson Falls to the corner. We're going to back around. Shot in the air for Wright. Off the mark. Shot when to go. Might have been deflected. Rebound, Grady Carpenter. 48 seconds left. going to be a whistle and a foul in the backcourt. They're going to whistle this foul on 22, Damon Winston. Damon Winston picks up foul number 3 in the ball game. And to the foul stripe is going to be Grady Carpenter. First shot up and good. He'll get one more. Grady Carpenter's second shot, also good. 56-51. We got one by 5 in the front court. That's right. Working it back around. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Blue Devils. They're going to bring the ball in. It's going to be a timeout called by the Blackhawks. It's going to be a 60-second timeout. 42.9 seconds left here. And then we'll also mention this game is in part being brought to you by CaminoandCompany.com. Camino and Company, they're in downtown Noblesville, Indiana. Camino and Company is a mobile flower shop brought to you by local flower farmers and providers, small business partners, and the Camino and Company. That's the CNC founders right there. The El Camino is their mascot. And we'll also mention the goal at Camino and Company is to please each customer from their concept to the Camino and Company completion. You can explore their website at Camino-and-Company.com. Camino and Company, they are now booking the 2025 brides. Contact them via the website. So 42.9 seconds left. 56-51. 5-point advantage for the Blue Devils. Ball's going to be brought in the front court. Caleb Wright. Opposite the Blue Devil, the Blackhawk bench. Contesting the inbound. Peyton Oliver toss it in to Hamilton. Get back to the corner. 3-point shot. Good. Credit the bucket. Caleb Wright from the right corner baseline. 56-54. 33 seconds left. Crossing the timeline, Grady Carpenter. He'll absorb a. They're going to say he stepped on the side court line. I think they're going to say he stepped on the side court line right there in front of the scorer's bench. So it's going to belong to Sheridan. Blackhawks going to bring it in. Left of the scorer's bench by Hamilton. Tosses it in. Caleb Wright. 28 seconds left. To the front court. 56-54. Blue Devils by 2. Ball's going to be tipped in. It's going to go out of bounds off the hand of Hamilton. Could hold it. Kind of a swift pass from close range. Going to be brought in left of the bucket. Going to be inbound by number 2. Peyton All, he'll bounce it in. Grady Carpenter, he'll work it immediately. Sam Quigley up to the front court. Into paint, off the glass. Landon Spidell gets the bucket, and he'll shoot one. So we're going to whistle this foul on Blackhawks. We whistled on number 12, Chance Spencer. With the empty lane, no Blue Devils. 4 on the lane for Sheridan. Short off the mark would go. Landon Spidell. 58-54. Back the other direction. Caleb Wright. Caleb Wright saves it from going out of bounds. Trying to pass it back in. And no one there for the Blackhawks to receive it. 9.8 seconds left. Ball's going to be brought in side court by the Blue Devils. 3-quarter court. Going to be inbound by Sam Quigley. Getting into Grady Carpenter. Back to Quigley. And a foul will be committed. They're going to whistle this foul on Sheridan. Quick foul. 21. Caleb Wright. He picks up number 3 in the ball game. And to the foul stripe, going to be number 5, Sam Quigley. So Quigley will eye the first one. 6.3 left. First shot rims around, wouldn't go. (58-54). Quigley will have one more. Second shot is good. Going to be brought into the backcourt. Chance to the front court. Rice back to shot wouldn't go at the buzzer. That was 14. Trey Page. And that's going to complete 32 minutes. Final score here tonight. Tipton Blue Devils 59. Sheridan Blackhawks 54. And again, we do thank you for tuning in. We will mention once more that tomorrow night will be the championship game for Sectional 39. And that'll start about 7:30 p.m. And until then, we do thank you for tuning in. And we'll mention no matter if you're home or away, if you're doing the teaching and the learning, don't let him go. Keep the fire burning.